Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Solution. Today I am going to start the new topics in the pandas data frame method, that is append, apply, aggregate, assign, hash type, count and cut. So let's start with the pandas data frame method. So the first method I am going to show append method, pandas data frame dot append method. So what the append method will do? The pandas append function is used to add the rows of the other data frame to the end of the given data frame, returning a new data frame object. The new column and the new cell are inserted into the original data frame that are populated with NaN values. So what the data frame dot append method will do, or function it will do, is going to add the rows of the other data frame to the end of the given data frame. Okay, I will show with the example. So what's the data frame syntax? So data frame f will be caps dot append, and what's the parameter we are going to pass? Other, ignore index, ignore underscore index. By default that is false. Verify integrity, verify underscore integrity, that is false by default, and sort by default none. Okay, so I am going to sort equal to none by default. So I am going to give you the one by one all the parameters, what the significance of the parameters. The first one is other. So what the other will do? So basically this is going to refer, it refers to data is going to append. Okay, so next one is, so basically this is going to the data frame that we are going to pass into the data frame dot append method. So next will be ignore underscore index. So by default it will be false. If it is true, it does not use the index level. If it is true, then it will not use the index level. That means x or y axis. Okay. Next one is verify integrity. Verify integrity. By default it will be false. When it will be true, it raises value error on creating an index with duplicates. So it is going to raise, if it will be true, then it is going to raise an index raise on creating an index with duplicates. If it will be any duplicate index will be, then it will be raise a error. Okay. So last one, sort. By default it will be none. So basically what the sort will be do? It sorts the column if the column of cell and other are not aligned. So when sort equal to true, and second one false there. So let's go with the example. Let's remove everything here and import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, shift enter. Okay, now I am going to create one data frame, pd dot data f will be caps data frame, and we are going to pass dictionary x, and the value is 25, 12, 15, 19. Okay, and value of y we are going to pass y column, that is 46, 112, 343, 3433. Okay, this is the shift enter, then you will not get any. This is the one data frame. Now I am going to create second data frame, and for 2 let's copy and paste it here, and now I am going to change the value. So we are going to create a data frame using the dictionary. Okay, so let's do 25, 12, 15, and let's go with the 45, 15, 14, 37. Okay, now I'm going to add the new one, that is Z. So Z column, adding a new list 1 2 1 3 3 4 3 6 7 8. Okay, so we are creating the two data frame. One data frame have this one info1 and second data frame will be info2. Okay, now I am going to append the one data frame into the another data frame. So I am going to append info2 into the info1 data frame. Okay, for that I explained just now, we are going to use the append method or function append info.append, and we are going to pass info2. This is will be info1. I'm going to use ignore underscore index equal to. Now I'm going to shift and enter. What will happen here? So when you are going to shift, so this x is going to append with this one. So what's the value of x? 25, 12, 15, 19, 25, 12 and 15. Okay, and what's the value of y? 46, 12, 343, 3433 and 45, 14 and 37. What the value of z? That is none, right? We don't have in the info1 the value of z key, right? So it will come nan, and after that is going to append 1 2 1 3 3 4 3 and 6 7 8. Okay, so let's shift enter, right? So what happened in that? See, 25 is there, right? 12, okay, then 15, then 19, right? After that you will see 25, 12 and 15. Same way here in the y, 46, 12, 343, 3433, right? 46, 12, 343, 343 and then 45, 40, 45, 14, 37. Okay, and the z you will see, right? We don't have z in the info 1, then it will come nan, and after that is going to add 2 1 2 1 3 3 4 3 and 6 7. Okay, so this is clear how we are going to do append and how the useful is that when you are going to use data science. Okay, so the next method I am going to show, that is apply method. Okay, so let's remove everything here. So the next method will be data frame dot apply method. That is also very useful. So what the apply method will do? The pandas apply function allow the user to pass a function and apply it to every single values of the panda series. So what the apply function will do? It's going to allow to the user. So what the apply function will do? It allows the user to pass a function and apply it to every single values. That is very important. Every single value of the panda series. Okay, is going to apply the every single values of the panda series. This function improves the capability of the pandas libraries because it helps to segregate data according to the condition required, so that it can be efficiently used for data science and machine learning. So what's the syntax of the data frame.apply method? Okay, so data frame.apply. The first one is the function func. Second one is axis. By default it will be 0. Third one is the broadcast, that is none by default. The next one is from. The next one is raw. By default it will be false. So next one is raw. By default it will be false. After that reduce. By default it will be none. Next one is result underscore type. By default it will be none. After the arguments We don't have to pass anything by default. And the next one is keywords argument, kwds. Okay, so this is the syntax of the apply function. Syntax of the apply function. So what the every parameter is going to use? Okay, yeah, what the significance of the every parameter? The first one is the func parameters, right? So what the func will do? It is basically the function that is applied to each row or columns. So basically it's going to apply in each rows and columns. Okay. So next one is axis. So by default that is 0, your index or rows we can say 0, we can say index, or rows also we can say, and 1 is the column, 0 or index. So it applies the function to each of the columns. Each of the columns, whatever the function we are going to pass in the apply is going to apply in each of the columns. Okay, and the second one is the one index. So what it will do? One column. So what it will do? It applies the function to each of the rows. So basically this is going to apply each of the rows. Okay, so this is clear. So next one is the broadcast. So what the broadcast will do? It is an optional parameter that returns the boolean values. So basically what it will return? It will return the booleans value. So we have two values here, false and true. In the broadcast we can pass. So the false basically is what it will do. So what the false will be do? Returns a series of whose length will be the length of the index. It basically is the original index, the original index, and columns will be written here. Columns will be retained. Okay, so this is clear. The next one is the raw. It will return the boolean values. Here we can pass basically the boolean that have two, false and true. So what the false will we do? It passes each row or column as a series to a function. It passes each rows or column as a series to a function. Okay, and what the true will be do? The passes function will receive a ND array object. The passes function will be received as ND array object. Okay, I will show you the example. So next will be reduce. That is also the true and false. Okay, true and false. So if the data frame is empty, so the apply will be used. The apply will use the reduce to determine whether the result should be a series or a data frame. That the result will be a series or a data frame. Okay. So by default that is none. That means the result will be empty series. That means calling function will be and empty series. Okay, the next one will be true. If it will be true, the series will always be returned. If it will true, the series will always return. Whereas false means always the data frame will be returned. False means the data frame will be returned. Okay. So next one is result underscore type. By default, what it will be? That is none. Other than what the result type? That is expand, reduce, broadcast. Okay. We can pass expand, reduce, broadcast. Okay. So what the expand will we do? It define the list like result that will turn into columns. Is going to define as a list like results. It is opposite to expand. Okay. So it will return as series. It will return as series. It will return the original series. Okay, and data frame and columns also. So next one will be arguments. It is a positional argument. Okay. So last one will be keywords argument. It is used as a keywords argument to pass in a function. Okay. So now we will go with the example. Okay. So let's create a data frame. Info equal to pd dot data frame, and we have to pass the list 2,7 and multiply by 4, and what the columns will be? Columns equal to, we have two column p comma q. So what the output will be? We have two column p and q, and the 2,7 that is going to display 4 times. Okay. Now if you are going to print info, shift enter, right? 2,7 that is going to display 4 times, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and the column will be p and q. Okay, now I am going to show the apply methods or function. So in the apply I am going to use the first one, that is np.sqrt. So what it will do, it's going to apply the square root in every rows and column. So that is going to display 2 square root of 2 and square root of 7 in every rows and column. Okay, so shift and enter, right? 2 that is 1.414 and square root of 7 that is 2.6457. Okay, so this is clear. So the next one, apply and info.apply, I'm going to use np.sum, and that going to pass in column axis, that means axis equal to 0. So what it will do, it's going to sum of columns. Okay, the first result that will be 2 2 2 2 means 8. The p result will be 8 and q result is 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, that is 28. Okay, so p will be 8 and q will be 28. So axis equal to 0 means we are going to sum of the columns. Okay, shift enter, right? P is 8, Q is 28. Okay, this is clear. Now I am going to show the axis equal to 1, that means sum of rows. So np dot sum axis equal to 1. Okay, so what the output will be? 279, 279, 279 and 279. So all the rows will be 9, right? 9 9 9 9. Okay, so this is clear. Now I am going to apply the lambda. Info dot apply lambda x column 1 comma 2, and we are going to pass the x is equal to 1, that means row. So what it will do is going to apply lambda into the every rows, means 0, that is going to 1 2, 1 also 1 2, 2 also 1 2, and 3 also 1 2. Okay, shift enter, right? 0 1 2, 1 1 2, 2 1 2, and 3 1 2. Okay, and data you see the object that is going to return. So next one I am going to show, that is the lambda also with the axis and result type. So lambda that is going to show x column 1 2. Now I am going to pass the axis 1 and result type, result underscore type, that is equal to expand. Okay, so what the output will be? The output will be the same, but that we are passing result type equal to expand. That means 1 or 2, that is going to display separately 1 2 1 2 1 2 instead of the list. Okay, shift enter, right? You will see, right, that is going to expand, means we have 0 rows 1 column, and the value is also expand, right? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. If we are going to pass 3 also, then one row, one column will be created, one more, that is 2, and that the value will be 3. Shift enter, right? The one columns that is created 2, and the value will be 3 3 3 3. Okay, so result type is clear. What the expand will we do? So next one I am going to show info dot apply same lambda, and now I am going to pass pd dot series, s will be caps. Now I am going to pass 1 comma 2. Okay, and now I am going to pass the index. So by default that is creating 0 1 2, right? Now I am passing index, that will the column name we are giving. Okay, that is foo comma bar, and access will be 1. So what will happen? The 1 2 is going to create, of course, but the index will be foo and bar instead of 0 and 1, right? Now 1 2 is creating, that is expanded, but the column will be foo and bar. Okay, so now I am going to show the final one, that is the broadcast. Info dot apply lambda as column 1 comma 2, and then axis equal to 1 result underscore type equal to broadcast. So what the broadcast will do is basically retain the original index or data frame or the series. Okay, so the column you will see it here, that is P and Q, right? So it's going to retain that columns. Okay, let's shift enter, right? It's going to return the P and Q, and now it's going to display 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So what will happen if you're going to pass 3? So it will give you error. Okay, cannot broadcast result, right? The reason is that the third column is not there, the original, that's why it's giving the error. Okay, so this is clear now. For today that's it. In the next video I am going to cover the new topic in the data frame or the functions, that is aggregate, assign, type, and count. So thank you so much for watching my video.